Power is never given, it's taken, earned, and protected by those who understand its nature. Niccolò Machiavelli, the man who wrote The Prince, didn't just study politics. He studied people, and he warned us again and again, not about tyrants or armies, but about the quiet, poisonous lies that weaken us from within. Today, we uncover the 8 dangerous lies that destroy your power. Lies that society whispers, culture repeats, and weak men believe. If you value strength, clarity, and self-mastery, you need to know them. Lie number 1, people are naturally good. It sounds noble, it feels safe. But Machiavelli warned, a man who forgets what people are will always become their victim. People are not born good. They are born self-interested, not evil, not saints, just driven by their own needs, desires, and fears. When you assume goodness, you lower your guard. You trust too soon. You reveal too much. And when betrayal comes, you say, I didn't see it coming. Power demands realism, not naivety. Expect the best, but prepare for the worst. Guard your back, or someone else will put a knife in it. Lie number 2, honesty is always the best policy. Honesty is a virtue, but absolute honesty, it's a trap. Machiavelli wrote, a wise ruler cannot and must not keep his word when doing so harms his interests. Truth is powerful, but truth in the wrong hands becomes ammunition. If you confess every weakness, every failure, every fear, you arm your enemies. You disarm yourself. Be honest with the few who have earned it. With the rest, speak strategically. Power is not about lying, it's about timing. Tell the truth when it serves you. Silence is also a weapon. Lie number 3, power corrupts, wrong. Power reveals. If someone becomes arrogant, abusive, or insecure with power, that part of them was already there. Power just took off the mask. Blaming power is how the weak justify their fear of taking control. Machiavelli didn't fear power, he respected it. He knew that without power, your values are meaningless, your dreams are vulnerable, and your fate is in someone else's hands. Power doesn't corrupt, power protects. The key is to build strength before you reach the throne, so you don't lose yourself once you get there. Lie number 4, nice guys finish first. No, they don't. In politics, in business, in life, those who finish first are not always cruel, but they are never naive. Machiavelli admired Cesare Borgia not for his kindness, but for his decisiveness, his ruthlessness when needed, his ability to act, not beg. Being nice is not a strategy. Being respected is. You don't need to be cruel, but if your kindness comes from fear of conflict or rejection, you've already lost. The world rewards competence, not compliance. Nice guys don't finish last because they're kind. They finish last because they're weak. Lie number 5, you must be loved to lead. Every leader wants to be admired, but Machiavelli asked the brutal question, is it better to be loved or feared? His answer, if you can be both, good. If you must choose, choose fear, not terror, not tyranny, but respect born from strength. People love you when it's easy. They fear you when it's necessary. If love makes them loyal, a better offer will steal them. If fear makes them loyal, they'll think twice before crossing you. Don't be cruel, but don't be soft. Leadership requires edge. Lie number 6, forgive and forget. Machiavelli would laugh at this. Forgive? Maybe. But forget? Never. Every betrayal is a lesson. Every backstab is a page in the manual of human behavior. If you forget it, you invite it again. Power is pattern recognition. You don't grow stronger by pretending the past didn't happen. You grow stronger by remembering who did what and when. Forgiveness is personal. Memory is tactical. Don't carry hate, carry information. Lie number 7, equality creates harmony. Equality of opportunity? Yes. Equality of outcome? Fantasy? And believing in it blindly? Dangerous. Machiavelli knew that every society has hierarchy. Every group has leaders and followers. Trying to flatten the natural order breeds chaos. Why? Because not all effort is equal. Not all ambition is equal. Not all courage is equal. Power flows to those who seize it. Trying to pretend everyone's the same doesn't make you noble. It makes you blind. Hierarchy is not oppression, it's organization. You want harmony? Earn your place. Want peace? Protect the structure. Lie number 8, time heals everything. Time does nothing without action. Time can bury wounds, but it can also rot opportunities. Machiavelli believed in bold action, not blind patience. Fortune favors the bold. Waiting for things to fix themselves is not wisdom. It's surrender. Healing takes strategy. Growth takes force. And revenge, if that's your path, takes timing. Time is neutral. Use it or lose it. The most dangerous lies are not the ones told to you. They are the ones you choose to believe because they feel good, because they sound noble, because everyone else believes them too. But Machiavelli didn't write for the masses. He wrote for rulers. He didn't care about being liked. He cared about being understood. If you want peace, prepare for war. If you want influence, master yourself. And if you want power, real power, stop believing in comforting lies. Start living by uncomfortable truths. Because only truth, ruthless, strategic, unapologetic truth, can make you strong enough to shape your world. The Fall of Lord Aurelio, a Machiavellian parable. In a kingdom veiled by centuries of illusion, there once ruled a man named Lord Aurelio. He was not born to power, he earned it. Through battle, through intellect, through sheer will. His rise was admired, his rule for a time was celebrated. But Aurelio fell, and his fall did not come by sword or siege. It came from within, from the lies he chose to believe. When he was young, his mentor warned him, "The world smiles with teeth, my lord. Never mistake kindness for loyalty." But Aurelio was idealistic. He believed men were good at heart, that trust could be a strength. So he opened his court to flatterers. He gave second chances to traitors. He spoke the truth openly, believing it would inspire respect. Instead, it inspired opportunism. One by one, the wolves crept closer, draped in silk. His advisors told him, "Your people love you. That is your greatest strength." So he sought love. He softened his judgments. He forgave enemies who begged for mercy. He shared credit with rivals who didn't deserve it. They kissed his ring by day and plotted at night. One morning he asked his general, "Do you think I am feared?" The general paused. "No, my lord." "You are adored," Aurelio smiled, thinking he had succeeded. But in his heart, the general was troubled. Because men who are merely loved are easy to betray. No one fears disappointing a gentle king. Years passed. Aurelio's court grew restless. He spoke of fairness, equality. He stripped the nobles of their titles, claiming all men should rise equally. The court applauded to his face and sharpened their daggers in private. Power, once concentrated, had become scattered. The chain of command, broken. The balance of fear, dismantled. And still, Aurelio believed, time will fix the unrest. The people will come to understand. But time fixes nothing without control. While he waited, others acted. The final blow didn't come in battle. It came during a banquet. The Duke of Venice, a man Aurelio had once spared, once trusted, raised a toast. Poison burned down Aurelio's throat before the applause had even ended. In his final moments, collapsing at the feet of his enemies, he saw it. The faces of those he had lifted. The hands that now dragged him from his throne. The truth his mentor had tried to give him. Never trust a man more than you trust his nature. He had ruled with heart, but forgot to rule with spine. They buried Lord Aurelio with full honors. Statues were raised, songs were sung, and behind the curtain, those who had smiled at his kindness now feasted on his kingdom. Morale? Aurelio didn't fall because he was evil. He fell because he was good without wisdom, because he believed beautiful lies in an ugly world. Power does not live in love, in fairness, or in time. It lives in clarity, in the eyes that see people as they are, in the heart that remembers betrayal, in the mind that speaks truth only when it is safe to do so. Machiavelli never hated goodness, he just refused to trust it blindly. And so should you.